Now this is the second circuit that you're going to be dealing with in this lab. Notice here we have a lamp. A lamp is an example of a nonlinear device, and it is connected to a variable voltage source. So what we are trying to do here is just like we did in here. So we are trying to find the IV curve of the lamp. And now you do not have to collect any data. We have decided to give you the data. So this is the current that's going through the lamp. This is the I, and this is the V. We did this because there is no lamp that is close to the one that we use in the lab in Tinkercad. So we decided to give you the data, and all you have to do is to plot the characteristic graph. Just plot the IV curve and put it here. Now once you find the IV curve, you are going to go to circuit 3. Notice here the addition of the 820 ohms, and here we have the voltage constant at 20 volts. So here you will write the load line equation, and you will plot the load line just like we did in here. So you'll have VS and R. So you will plot the load line and find the intersection point, which we call the Q point. Once you do that, you will find the voltage coordinate. So just type the voltage coordinate of the Q point in here and the current coordinate of the Q point in here. The Q point is just the operating point. We call it the Q point. And note that all the voltages are in volts. So enter everything for voltages in this Excel sheet, enter it in volts. All the currents are in milliamps, and all the resistances are in ohms. And by the way, don't let this ammeter confuse you when you write the load line equation. As I said, the ammeter is ideally it ideally has a zero resistance, so you could just pretend that it does not exist. So you could just simply write an equation that will look like this.